class. Excuse me, where are you going looking like that? I don't care. No, you don't look good. You don't look right. Get right. Get out of here. Go back home. Go change. That's what's up. Little mama, where you going? That shirt is too tight.
But the guy...
I don't care about him. We're talking about you. Your shirt is too tight, your belly button's out, and your jeans are ripped. This is not in the dress code. Go home and change.
But he literally had his belly button
Were we talking about him? Were we talking about him? Were we talking about him? We're talking about you. We're talking about you. We're talking about... Get home. Get gone.
Hey, where'd she go?
What you talking about? She couldn't wear that stuff here. She had to go home and change.
Why? She was just expressing herself.
That's just the rules, bruh.
Is that Bill
That's
Clinton?
just the... Yeah, that's Bill Clinton. That's just the rules. He made them.
These rules are outdated and misogynistic.
Pause. We need to be serious. What is the true issue? Oppressive enforcement of sexist dress code that disproportionately targets female students. History of dress codes. In 1969, the Supreme Court case Tinker v. Des Moines Independent Community School District ruled that schools could not determine the clothing students wore so long as the outfits were not disruptive and did not impinge upon the rights of others. Despite this, dress codes began being implemented in the DMV in the late 80s, initially as a method to prevent students from wearing gang clothes, largely a suburban legend. President Clinton issued sentiments in support of dress codes and even disturbed a dress code manual guiding schools on the legal enforcement of uniform and dress code policies. Legal enforcement. This is where problems begin. Schools began to use dress code as a weapon against female students. The Government Accountability Office finds that of the 93% of U.S. school districts that enforce dress codes, the rules overwhelmingly target 90% or greater clothing items such as halter tops, skirts, dresses, shorts, and yoga pants, which are traditionally worn by those who identify as female. In contrast, traditionally male clothes such as muscle shirts are only targeted 69% of the time. Some schools even allow teachers and administrators to physically measure the length of clothing, a violation of personal privacy and an act that makes the school environment feel threatening rather than safe. Problems. At Oakville High School in St. Louis, the principal stated to female students that they should cover up to avoid distracting male students. Another example, a group of female high school athletes in Albany, New York, were removed from track practice for wearing sports bras while male teammates, who were practicing shirtless, were not bothered. The girls were then suspended from school for starting an online petition over the issue. The root of the issue. Dress codes target female students and sexualize their clothing. Clothing is not the issue. The twisted mindset of those who enforce the dress code is. A specific piece of clothing or part of a young woman's body being visible does not have inherent sexual undertones. Allow girls to wear what makes them comfortable. What changes do we want to see? Free the fit. Point 1. We must allow freedom of expression through clothing and allow people to be comfortable in their own bodies, meaning that school rules should permit students to wear any clothes so long as they do not contain offensive or explicit content. No styles or length of clothing will be prohibited. And point 2. No school faculty may use rulers or their hands to physically examine the clothing of a student, as this invades privacy. Unless an outfit is deemed offensive or explicit in content, then a student shall not be removed from valuable instruction time or suspended from school due to their clothing.